And let's go ahead and fit it in place. Okay, look at your arrows. Make sure that the bow is in the front, that the arrow is going to the bow. There's your up and there's your in. And what you're going to do is you're going to slide this down on the inside and like that. So it goes down to the bottom. Okay? Very careful here because this is the critical part. So it's going to be fit really perfect. So you have to make sure that you don't want to force it. Okay? It's going to kind of be held down there, and then you sort of twist it in place and slide it forward at the same time. Scoot this up and scoot it in. Get it up into place. And then work it, work it, work it. And there's what it looks like in the end. Working it into place. Another thing I'm going to do here, actually I'm going to slide it out a little bit. Okay. And I'm going to take some sandpaper and just open up this notch a little bit. So that can kind of help us to get it into place. Okay. So put it in the back first again. Start in the back down there. Push along. Get the front in. And then work it into place. Push it so it's at the front. And then start to get it into that notch. Oh. Be careful, try not to break it. Now I'm getting a little bit broken here. I got a crack, so I want to be super careful. Okay. Now as I work it into place, work it back and forth, and then the next step is going to be glue. Okay? So sand down a little bit more, fit it a little bit better in the front. The whole idea for this is to go slow so that you don't break it. Now, you have to be real careful though. Once it's fit, once you know that it's good, then we can start to add glue. Okay? So, there's my front. And there's my back. And that's that. Now you notice I have a little crack there, but I'm not going to push it too much. And that's that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull it out. I'm going to take my glue. All right, and then so now we're ready for glue. So what we'll do for glue here is just put a bead on the inside. Remember your ups and ins. Where's the front? Where's everything like that? And just put a bead down the middle. like that. Then just a little dab on the end. And if you want, you can spread it out. Makes it a little cleaner. And after you wipe this off, then you can also use the spreader pieces to kind of keep it off so you don't have like glue all over the place. So you just kind of lean it up against that. And that helps to keep it from messing everything up. And again, be careful not to break it. I'm going to scoot it forward. Get it all the way up. And once it's in place, then pull this piece out. And scoot it into place and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle all the way up and in to where you'd want it to be. Okay, you should have it extend just a little bit above the rail. Once you've got it where you want it, then you can take these small clips, and I think the small ones will work actually. We're just gonna clamp it down from back to front. Back to front, get it all the way up there, and clamped into place. I could have set these up beforehand. It's probably what I'll recommend that you guys do. I think there's, should be, how many are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 12. So I'm gonna do 6 either side. And we can do some medium clamps as well. You can never have too many clamps. And then keep working your way up. And you want it to be right up at the top. And even over the top is okay, like a little bit over the top is fine. If you can see that. Okay. And I've got the other side as well. And you'll notice I did have a little crack right here. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put a little bit of glue on there, and I'm gonna try and clamp that into place. And maybe I'll get lucky and it'll hold it down like that. And we can sand off the excess glue later. I went ahead and made up the other one. So I've got my arrows here, ups and ins. Okay, there's my bow. There's down, there's in. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. So I fit both pieces first. And now I'm gonna glue them both at the same time. Okay. Spread my glue out here. Another little short section that I'm going to use to keep the glue free and lower my piece down into the bottom, put it in place, and then remember to slowly bend it. Okay, this one's a little bit steeper on me, so I have to be super careful. I do not want to break it here. Slide it forward. Put it in place. Very carefully. If you do break it, it's totally fine. Just start from the next section. Go. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Get it into place. No rush here. No rush. Bring it forward. And it's going to slide right in. Keep working it. And when you've got contact all the way through, then you're going to start to clamp back to front. It's a relief when they go in, you know, it makes you feel good. This is a nice fitted piece, and I mean, there's a certain sense of satisfaction when you put that curve in. Okay, I'm out of my small clamps, so I'm gonna put one more small clamp on this one part where it's kind of far away. And then I'm gonna move to my mediums. With the medium ones, you don't have to put it in straight. You can kind of tilt them a little bit. I think what I might do is I might move one of these over here and put some mediums right in the middle. Okay. All right, and there it is. There it is. There's the beginnings of the boat. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. All right, guys. Put more clamps if you want. Clean up your excess glue. But that's it. Good job.